So we're live now. We have 28 more people, 27. Well, okay, we have Lizzie in now. I'm gonna do maybe 1 more minute and then have as much people joining, and then we shall start the game. What time is it right now? 7:36. Once it's 7:37, we shall be starting the game. Okay, it's 7:37. We're starting now. Momo, it has logged you out. I'm not necessarily sure how that happened or what happened. You can try reloading the website again and then putting in the PIN if it's still going to let you in. But now that the game has proceeded. So the person on the Instagram live that said Rashid Yakini, thank you very much for that input. Hi Sheyi Fumi, thanks for joining in. Miri Oyali. Alright guys, you guys can see the questions. Moyo, are you in? Any updates? Is he letting you join back in, or you're still experiencing the same issues? Did you try reloading the... Yeah, try reloading the website and then join and then put in the code. Hola Banji, thank you very much. Can we please focus on finishing the game and then we can go through it step by step so that we don't like cause a little bit of confusion with everybody. The code for the game is pinned. Please see the pinned message. It is 268284. Please try that code. That is the most recent one for joining. Thank you. Samuel Sunday, any updates? Momo, any updates? Are you able to join in? Any updates? Everybody good? Samuel Sunday, I was asking if you're you're in now. Like, are you in the game? Are you able to join in? I was also checking in with Momo to see if you're all in now. You're ready? Well, the game already started. I'm not sure if it's gonna allow you to join in when it's already started. Okay, Momo is in. Perfect. Share for me. It's not Bata dance, please. For those who I'm not necessarily sure why people are getting logged out, but if you get logged out, I'm not really sure how to help in that case. Can you please try reloading the website and then putting in the code again? Hopefully, fingers crossed, it lets you join in the game. There is no password, it's just a code, and the code has been pinned. It's a pinned message. See the pinned message. It's 268284. The link to the website is kahoot.it. KAHOOT.it. Share for me on IG. It's gonna be a little bit hard to type because I'm also controlling the game. Again, the website to join is KAHOOT.it. Kahoot.it. That's the website for the game. Just 1 second, guys. So share for me on Instagram. The pin is 268284. Again, 268284. Thank you. Yeah, that's the pin, 268284. Right here on the screen. 268284. Well, Samuel Sunday is just an experiment. Shay, for me, are you in? 268284. Ugo, I believe you have 9 questions. Just a reminder that we only have 4 questions left after this. So, top 3, and then we have a random selection for the 4th person between the 4th position and the 10th position. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much did you enjoy today's trivia questions? 1 being least enjoyable. People who selected 1, so that means least enjoyable. Thank you for your honest feedback. There's 6 people who selected 2. Thank you for your honest feedback. There is 7 people who selected 3. Thanks for your honest feedback. 4, who selected 4. Thanks for your honest feedback. And then 8 people who selected 5. And then for the people who enjoyed it the most, that's good to know. Thank you very much for your honest feedback as well. Olabanji, can we please wait till it's over so that we can do everything one step at a time to pin the message? So let's try to be patient and wait till the game is over before sharing details. Thank you. Which of the categories of questions did you enjoy the most today? 6 people voted for Nigerian, general Nigerian knowledge. 5 people voted for math. Nobody voted for English and literature, which is interesting. 3 people voted for science, and then nobody voted for commercial and finance topics. And then 8 people voted for riddles and brain teasers. Samuel Sunday said, Kia I'm guessing that means Kai. The question is hard. Riddles saved me. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed riddles. How my questions jumped for 12 to 17 after a pause. And I was receiving messages on my phone. Oh. Math wasn't that bad at that, but I get it. Okay, and then which specific categories would you prefer to have more questions from on next week? And then we have 4 people who voted for general Nigerian knowledge, which includes culture, history, politics. 4 people voted for math, problems and equations. 3 people voted for English and literature. That's interesting because nobody voted previously for English and literature. How come you guys are voting for English and literature now? Anyways, that's good to know. 2 people voted for science, which includes biology, chemistry, physics. Nobody voted for commercial science. Let's see. Adam's art said quick math was fair. Adam, my worst subject. I feel you on that one. I feel you. Adam's art, now those cultural questions won't wound me. It's very necessary. Very, very necessary. There will always be cultural questions, just so you guys know. The math was nice. Add more. Okay, cool. Please, on which days do these games take place? It's going to vary a little bit, based on life and how things are going, but it's gonna get to an extent where we want to have a set time where the games will always hold every Saturday, by God's grace. They didn't read the poll question. We know one's English, I beg. I think that's a little bit unfair to say. You can see the winning streak, and I see where you kind of top up and you pick up. So there are people who are not that good in math, but their strong point is in English. So, we want to try to make it fair for everybody. Piper said math wasn't that bad actually. Emma_OBZ said the questions are way too much, please. Well, we still trying on new things. There was a feedback last week that suggested more questions, lesser time. So this is what happens when we do that, right? We want to try and include as much as we can, but we can't necessarily follow everything. The questions were fast before somebody could pick an answer as cut off. I didn't enjoy today's game. Well, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it, Joyce, but if you were in the trivia last week, I did ask everybody what they felt about having more questions. A lot of updates. I didn't get a lot of feedbacks. I didn't get a lot of responses to that question, but I did ask. So we're going to try to reduce the questions again to see how it goes, but it definitely wouldn't be as short as it used to be, but I don't think it would be as much as it is right now. Adam's art said, I think it's better that way. Personally, speed and guesswork. Bring more English. Oh yeah, I'm indifferent actually. Good. It's good to be indifferent. Benedict, it was nice how all the subjects were balanced. Thank you. Adams Art, thank you for listening to people's suggestions. Ada said for me, the number of questions are okay, and I like the different categories. If you fall off, you can easily get back when your favorite category pops up. Yes. I am a little bit happy that you guys can see like different categories, because like I was saying earlier, there's some people whose strength are with math, and there's some people whose strength are with English, right? So if you don't really do well with math, you can do well with English. And I know that not we have people who were in commercial departments. We have people who were also in the arts department. So it's good to like include everything. Aliru Jami Taiwo said, my network fucked me up. It do be the network, eh? So sorry about that. Daniel Adeza said that this trivia is awesome. Thank you. Jamie said that today was amazing. This is the best. Thank you. Henry said, so that's it then? Like, you mean the trivia questions? Yeah, that's it. Ugo EMS said the time given is really short. I believe I came live on Instagram before the game, and then we also spared like an extra 1 minute. This is for I know, by the way. We spared an extra 1 minute for people to join in, so I'm not necessarily sure. Yeah, too bad I was late. That's okay. There's always a next time for next week. Yeah, and then we go to our Instagram live. Papina, yes, it ended already. We started around. We actually started a little bit later today because of some technical difficulties. Emma OBZ said that suggestion of more questions and lesser time. The person no mean I'm a beg it a joke. Online and live before the game started. Again, I waited an extra 1 minute before the game actually started. So I'm not sure why you guys got the notification a little bit later. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about that. But that's okay. There's always a next time for joining. So for our people who talked about timing, just so you guys know, there's only increments of 5 seconds, I believe. So it's either the timing to answer is 10 seconds or 5 seconds or 15 seconds or 20 seconds. I personally don't want to go longer because that gives people, especially smart people, enough time to go on other devices and search for the answer. And I think it's going to be a little bit unfair to the people who are actually like answering the question from their head. Yeah, so second answering time. Interestingly, there are some people.
God of mercy. Oh, I want the answer, Lord. But I want you to like this for us.
Oops.
That is the procedure that allows buyers to get their money back if the product.
I'm not sure who's speaking, but if you're speaking, please know that you're. Okay, I'm just gonna mute her because yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think she realized that she got unmuted, so the conversation she was having kind of seeped through our talk. But yes, as I was saying, there's only 5 second increments between the timing. So it's either we stay on 5 seconds and we have more questions, more categories, more variables, or we have 10 seconds and we have shorter categories, shorter variables. Because we also don't want the trivia to be very elongated where people are spending 30 minutes. If you watch the video later on IG, know the ones I missed are Drift Lord, be like Najan the day. That's for Henry. I missed the second most spoken language in Nigeria. Thought it was Yoruba. Curious to know the correct answer. The correct answer is Yoruba. That's the second most spoken language. What did you choose? The first is Hausa, second is Yoruba, third is Igbo, and then it moves to Pidgin. So I'm not sure what you picked. Drift Lord, I didn't even see that question. You didn't see it. Henry, yes, it is Yoruba. Yeah. Joyce F. Young, the questions were quite fast before I could pick an answer. I failed the core city. I know the answer is Enugu. Yes, it is Enugu, but I picked Calabar. How? No time. Fair. More questions, please, but less math. Pick Yoruba, get it a glitch, then probably my internet. Yeah, the answer is Yoruba. So I'm not necessarily sure why that gave you yeah. So I think I'm gonna do a poll again to ask people what they would prefer. And this is like honest opinions, honestly. Your honest opinions is what's gonna make the game more enjoyable for you guys. Would you guys prefer like the 5-second one with more questions, more categories, more areas to kind of, you know, boost your mark? Or would you prefer to just stick to the 10-second, have enough time to go through each answers, and then but you would still have shorter categories? Yeah, like there's a limit to how many categories I can fit. So, and then let's address the Piper said, Nami suggest I'm no be joke. 5 seconds is very fine. Me when my head they hot because I did reason. Oh well and good. So are we ready to view the poll? I'm gonna go ahead and get that viewed right now. At 7 out of 40 questions. Adam's at 28 out of 40 questions. And then AJ is number 130 out of 40 questions. I did see the number 4 and 5 pop up just now, but it left my screen, but we'll check it later. Congrats to you all, honestly. Like, congrats to everybody. Today's trivia was, if I were to be honest, the beginning was a little bit rough for me as well, because Telegram wasn't opening up for me. It was only opening up on one of my devices. It wasn't opening up on this other device, so I wouldn't have been able to call you guys. Thank you very much for participating in this one. I will go ahead and do the wheel of names as promised. We do a wheel of names and put the people between number 4 and number 10, and then whoever it falls on gets to be the lucky draw winner. Please and thank you, take a screenshot of this screen of the podium. Henry, you will see the podium in Jesus' name. Amen. Fire. Yes, can someone kindly take a picture of the podium screen, as I need to go into the reports and then pull out number 4 to number 10. I'm just gonna wave to everybody that joined on Instagram Live. Thanks for joining. Meanwhile, let's leave it at 5 seconds and 40 questions. Well, we shall have a poll just to kind of get everybody's opinion. You know, it's better that way, just to include everybody, you know. It's just to see what everybody thinks, because there are some people who are not too quick with as I mentioned earlier, AJ number 1, Adam Saad number 2, Abeje number 3, Luna number 4, Halwal number 5, Kiba 6, Henry 7, Hot Dove 8, Udwak 9, Godabego 10. All right. Now we're going to have a little bit of wheels of names, and then we're gonna try to put all these names in there. Don't wave at me from someone on Instagram Live. Well, I'm gonna wave at everybody still. No sentiment, unfortunately. Okay guys, just for the transparency for just kind of, yeah, as you all can see, I put in the names of the people from number 4 to people to number 10. I put in their short names in here. So we're going to have a spin, and then we're going to see how it goes and who it falls down on. Halwal is our winner for today. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and post it in the chat. But our lucky 4th winner for today is Halwal. Congratulations, Halwal. So now can the first position, AJ, second, Adam's Art, Abeje, third, and then Halwal. Drop their account numbers, please. Thank you all for joining on our Instagram live. Please don't forget to like, comment if you have any feedbacks. If you don't want to comment directly on the videos, you can also send like a private DM. Everybody's opinions are welcomed. Remember that we're forming a community here, so we want to share a place where everybody's voice is heard and nobody gets ignored. Again, thank you very much for joining. Please also keep an eye out on possible pop-up trivias that might be happening. I don't want to say when. Just if you're lucky, you're lucky. All right then. Thank you and have a lovely rest of your evening.